Hey guys, Cayman's here, and the conclusion of Chess Beauty 13, I asked you to look at this position, which is from 1910, and the famous composer Troitzsky. I'm sure you've run into his name before if you've done anything in problems or compositions, endgame compositions. This is actually very simple, very beautiful piece by him, and it's a fortress theme. So anyway, if you haven't looked at it before, you can check it out now. It's white to play and draw. All right, so not many choices for white in the position, so probably you didn't have any difficulty finding knight to c6. And of course, white's chances of winning hang on the fact that he must queen, so d3. White will take anything he gets, knocks off the bishop, d2, knight to b5, and black achieves his queen. Okay. Now, normally this would be the end, but because of the peculiar setup of the pieces here, it's not. So knight to c3, and the queen is threatened, obviously. He can check on d6, and he moves back. Now, he cannot check back on d1 because of where the knight is. So he has to content himself with some other move. Now, if he chooses king to g3, trying to bring the king in closer, then he's rudely awakened by knight to e4 check. Similarly, if he goes to king to g5, king to g5, the same fork is devastating. So Houdini seems to think that queen to d2 is the move here. And after queen to d2, knight to e4. And now, note the position of the black king. In order to checkmate white, the queen cannot do it by herself. She needs the cooperation of the king, but the king is powerless to assist here because the knight is guarding, the knights and the pawns are guarding all the escape squares. So the queen is just going to be relegated to just checking and making empty moves, and that's the beauty of this composition. So, and furthermore, after something like queen to e1 check, king to h2, white is threatening to checkmate by g3 checkmate, or losing the queen and also the game. So there's just really nothing black can do. Queen to e2, king to h1. And anytime black checks on the last rank, the king goes to h2. And so he can just shuttle between these squares in perpetuity, and black can't get anywhere. All right, so that's the deal. There's actually sort of no end to this puzzle. This is just the situation. You can check it out with the computer if you like, but there's nothing that black can do. So sad. All right, so in keeping with our new feature, which is previewing the next puzzle, thanks to Steve Farmer. Thanks, Steve. We have, we're going to take a look at the next puzzle. This will be Chess Beauty 15 coming up. And take a look. The stipulation is white to play and win. All right, set it up in your board, solve it, and if you can't or don't feel like it, then check back probably tomorrow for Chess Beauty 15. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.